prove or disprove that the quadrilateral defined by the points shown is a parallelogram. Now the first thing we want to do is we want to plot these points 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 1, and 4, -1. Connect the points with line segments. Now to prove this is a parallelogram, you need to know the definition of a parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral with opposite sides parallel. So if we prove that the opposite sides of this figure are parallel, we will have proven that this is a parallelogram. So let's start with the two highlighted sides. To prove that they're parallel, we need to prove that they have the same slope. So let's calculate the slope, m, and recall the slope is delta y over delta x, or rise over run, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. 4 minus y1, which will be 1, over x2, which will be 2, minus x1, which is 5. So we get 3 over -3 or -1. So the slope of this line is -1. Let's check the slope of this line. We'll call this point 2 and this point 1. y2 is 2, y1 is -1, x2 is 1, x1 is 4. 2 minus -1 is 2 plus +1, or 3. 1 minus 4 is -3. So these two sides are parallel. Now we check the remaining sides. Let's call this point 1 and this point 2. y2 is 2 minus y1 is 4. x2 is 1 minus x1 is 2. So that gives us -2 over -1, which is 2. y2 minus y1, -1 minus 1, x2, 4, minus x1, 5. -1 minus 1 is -1 plus -1, which is -2. 4 minus 1 is -1, and that reduces to be 2. So these sides are also parallel. So we can conclude that this is a parallelogram because opposite sides are parallel.